a Salesian educator for 26 years now, I truly believe that our charism is indeed a gift. It's the gift that sustains us through really difficult and challenging times in school. The key question I would like to address today is, when we're building a school community, in our case a Salesian community, do we ensure that the charism is understood and lived? So 26 years ago, when I came to Thornley Salesian College, I think that I caught the Salesian ethos of our school. I witnessed it from SDBs and lay teachers alike who were living out the Salesian ethos of our school. Staff were being present, staff were walking beside young people, wasting time with young people all day, every day. And I caught that, I got it. Years later, now in the leadership role that I'm in, I think that if indeed we're going to have a living charism in our schools, then as well as modelling the behaviour that we want our staff to emulate, that we've also got to educate them on the why. Why are we working with young people the way that we do? What's our motivation, and how also do we use that motivation to replenish our well when that's running dry? Because I truly believe that unless you understand that why, unless you understand the charism of Salesian education and the motivation to work in the way that St John Bosco inspires us to work, then in actual fact any work that you do is empty. It's a little bit hollow, because you're not doing that with any real purpose. So in our school, we are purposefully and strategically using the language of the Salesian charism to create norms. Homeschool, church, playground, the preventive system, presence, rua, loving kindness. All those terms are now in our core language. They're in our core language, and they're creating core routines, and they underpin those core routines. The ethos or the charism in a Salesian school can't be an add-on. It's in fact a foundation stone, and without that foundation stone, we're no longer Salesian. So I consider that if we're going to call ourselves Salesian, and that's a great privilege to be able to do that, we have to be Salesian. It isn't superficial, it's a deep and lived conviction about the responsibility that we have to develop good Christians and honest citizens. 15% of our staff body are former students. Our staff retention is high, and I think that both of those things provide us with a really strong framework for ensuring that the charism is both lived and also continued. There's no tension in a Salesian school between the drive for the highest academic standards for all young people, no matter what their starting point, and the desire to provide students with an enriching, life-giving experience. There's no tension between these two, because through both strands, we're ensuring that young people are able to take their full place in the world, and we are also ensuring that through both of those things, young people in our schools know that they are loved. And if they leave here every day, and if they leave here after 5 years or 7 years, knowing that, then I think that we have provided them with a Salesian education.